My name is Elisabeth. I'm 30 years old, and as you can sure understand from my accent, I am Italian. The concept of my final presentation is to propose traditional flavors, but introducing new shapes to experience it, or in the case of the dessert, traditional shapes with uncommon flavors. As a medicine to the boredom of the everyday eating. Yeah, we always have the full control of what we are eating, what we are tasting, and in some way I saw people eating automatically, mechanically. And I think that introducing this kind of small surprises like this, we turn on our attention, and food became an amusing experience, an adventure, and we became also more aware of the act of eating. Without losing the pleasure of the taste. My first course today is Italian beets. In this dish I put the flavors that I prefer in my food culture. Basically it's a tomato salad that I seasoned with fresh onions, balsamic vinegar, olive oil, salt and some fresh herbs. I didn't want to obtain a uniform aspect, so I cut it some in half, some other in small dishes to maintain a bit a rustic appearance. I combined them with a basil crisp, which are really crunchy and tasty, and Parmesan ice cream. This was a good opportunity for me to use some technique that I learned during this course, such as ice cream and chia crisps. I struggled a little bit with the plating because my first idea was to put everything on a flat plate, but all the juice of the tomato, that is the thing that I prefer in this dish, was not gathered all together. So at the end, I prefer to use a soup plate. I'm not really satisfied about the plating, but it's really delicious. If in the first dish is more present my tradition, in the second, it's more present me. I introduce you my saffron flowers. Coconut and saffron ravioli filled with macadamia truffle ricotta. They lie on a parsley pistachio pesto, and there is also this delicious truffle sauce. I wanted to obtain a kind of spring explosion. At the end, I preferred the open shape of this ravioli so that also the color of the ricotta could mix with all the rest and create this beautiful plating. I love to use the coconut wrap recipe and to play also a little bit with the sauces. I think next time I will change a little bit my sauce because I use the same base recipe of the mayo we use in the sushi, but actually consistency and flavor are really similar to mayonnaise, and what I wanted to obtain actually was a kind of truffle bechamel. And for dessert, I prepare a custard. It's a kind of mousse made with avocado, mint, and agave, drizzled with an Indian rhubarb sauce and caramelized almonds. The taste is really green and a little bit uncommon. It's a good way to end this meal and a suggestion to push ourselves in the unknown.